moving along with day 3 of Iceland Airwaves 2019 in Reykjavik, Iceland. I'm Tim Pogo, and it's lunchtime-ish, or for Airwaves people, late breakfast time. But I decided, what the hell, I'm going already for a beer. Hanging out with Jón from Misère.
Hey man.
Sir, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
You went with a large coffee.
Yeah,
smart.
Yeah, I don't think it actually counts as a large coffee. It just counts as a tub of coffee, I think.
Plain old coffee. Yeah. We're hanging out at Pricketh. You chose to meet me here because, well, I mean, this is, for anyone who's new to Reykjavik, this is an institution, right? Been around for generations.
Oh yeah. This is the spot for me and for us, for the band, to hang out, meet friends, and meet other people from the scene. And they also have the best atmosphere, like, in town, because you walk in and it doesn't matter if you're here for the first time or the 1000th, you're home. Like, it's so nice, and they have great food as well.
The food is good.
Yeah.
It's comfort food, kind of hearty hangover food. So it's breakfast, it's lunch, it's dinner spots, it's a bar, it's a coffee shop, it's a late night party spot on weekends.
Yeah,
does it all.
Like, yeah, you can come here also, like, at a Sunday noon and just order a bowl of Cocoa Puffs and a tab of Alka-Seltzer. Like, they take care of you. They take care of you.
I'll need that by Sunday. And in a world, not just Reykjavik, it happens anywhere, where those sort of congregation spots, back in the day it was record shops, that's kind of coming back again, but so many of these old school venues that get torn down for development, whatever else, we're running short on these sort of communal places, aren't we?
Definitely. And I feel like it's happening faster here in Reykjavik. Like, these past, 5 years, I've witnessed the demolishment of 3 venues at least, and it's kind of heartbreaking. Like, yes, it is heartbreaking, but I mean, there's always something that'll take its place. But I don't want to see those places go, man.
I know.
I really don't.
Gaukurinn is hanging on, thank God.
Oh yeah,
that's a classic. That's a legendary venue.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're on the topic of that, across the street from Gaukurinn is Fredriksson Ale House. Good spot in itself. Used to be an Airwaves venue for a handful of years as well. Mm-hmm. We, of course, are brought to you by Reykjavik Grapevine, by Einstök Beer, by Iceland Air, and Einstök decided to kick up the action a little bit and do a special for you guys, for you folks out there listening to Airwaves tuned in, 2-for-1 happy hour. Fredriksson is located right across the street from Gaukurinn. You go in, you mention Airwaves tuned in, the Iceland Airwaves daily podcast, and they're going to hook you up with some sweet deals.
That's a steal of a deal.
Not bad.
Yeah. That is a steal of a deal.
And and don't forget, it's still going on. The hashtag for all of your stuff you're posting up to score the goodie bag is hashtag Grapewaves. So Einstök has loaded these bags with beers, of course, cool glasses, beer glasses. 66 North has kicked in the hats and the gloves and things like that. Bad Taste Records, Smekklisa.
Yes. Smekklisa.
Okay, I wasn't too bad.
You nailed it.
They've got vinyl, they've got CDs and these things, and you want one of these things. We want to send you home with extra swag. So what you do is use the hashtag Grapewaves and post a photo on Instagram or something like that. Use your favorite social media, and you show us why you should be one of the people to snag one of these goodie bags. Be creative. You can do it. We had some good ones last year. Yeah. Someone that won one last year, I mean, I'm not suggesting you try this at home this year, but someone had an accident or something like that, was in hospital, sent a selfie from there, and they're like, yep, and they won.
Well, yeah. You do it for the gram. That's like, you gotta do it for the gram.
All right, Jón. So Misère, you guys, you kicked things off right away. Night number 1, right, at the Art Museum.
Yeah.
The big venue here.
Yeah. We closed the art museum off on Wednesday, right after Orville Peck. Actually, man, he was good. He was so good. He's so beautiful.
What were you expecting to see from him? Was what you expected, or?
Oh yeah, it was what I expected. I've been following him since the release of Pony, and I've been anxious to see him. And then when he was announced, I kind of cried. I'm not gonna lie. And he was everything I hoped for him to be.
So if you kind of cried when you saw him on the lineup,
yes.
What was your reaction then when you realized, we're gonna follow him at the same venue.
It was a lot of non-breathing sounds. I don't know how to. Yeah, a lot of those. But yeah, of course, when he hit the stage, I stood there in the front row, like with this childlike smirk on my face, and I couldn't wipe it off. So it was hard to get into a bit of a character for our show. But
okay, straight face, serious face.
But as soon as I put that turtleneck on, it was okay. It was
Nice.
okay, yeah.
How was he? Did you get to hang out and talk to him, or?
I didn't get to hang out and talk to him because like he had the busiest schedule ever.
Yeah, I heard he was in town and out in like.
Oh yeah, he flew in at around 5 or 6 last Wednesday afternoon, and then he was out of the country at 7 Thursday morning.
Yeah, 12 hours basically.
Yeah. So like I'm not shook or anything apathetic about that, but like I talked to his tour manager and yeah, we're gonna hang out sometime. So it's good.
Nice.
It's good.
And you know, growing up around here and presumably being at a bunch of Airwaves in years past, what was that moment like to be like, oh crap, we're headlining a night here at the biggest venue?
It's been it has been a dream of mine to be playing the bigger venues of Iceland Airwaves for quite some time, and actually like in our huddle before the gig, I mentioned like, yeah, this is it. This is the art museum. We've talked about this since 2016, and we're doing it, and we're gonna kill it. And it was exactly that. Like we did it.
Yeah.
We played it. And now we're just aiming for the bigger venues. Like, we're doing Valsöth someday.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, man. I was kind of towards the back there, and it certainly filled the large, spacious room with sound. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You guys did your part that way.
Yeah, we were warned in sound check, like, so we have a decibel limit. And we're like, why are you telling us this, man? Quit.
They're
like,
inviting you to break it.
Yeah, like don't fucking do this, man.
Let's go back a little bit. So you guys haven't been on for that long. Debut album came out this year, correct?
Yeah, actually, just November 1st. Like it just
brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And so far, that's going okay.
Yeah, we've the reception that the album has had is quite phenomenal, actually, and through magazines, podcasts, interviews, radio shows, whatever. Everybody, not everybody, but people seem to like it, and yeah, I guess that's all you can ask for.
Yeah,
I mean, people are listening, so that's kind of enough for me.
That's exactly.
Yeah, that's that. I don't care about the 5-star ratings or the 10 out of 10s. Just people are listening.
They're listening
to the music that we're making and we're throwing out there. So that's cool.
If you're making tires and people put them on their cars,
you don't
care
about
how much you love them. The fact that they're on their car, I'm happy. Right? Well, very good. And you guys talk about the scene, because I would think, at least what I perceive, hardcore scenes, for lack of a better term, in different parts of the world all seem to have something in common, where it's not just an audible sound, not just a musical style, it's a lifestyle, pretty much, isn't it?
Well,
it's a fitting in, it's a community.
Yeah. I mean, it is a community, definitely, and like we felt it when we were on tour that actually it doesn't matter if it's hardcore anymore or death metal or whatever. I think it's all become quite inclusive, because we toured this summer with like death metal legends Decapitated and Aborted, and they became best friends, because like, yeah, you're playing heavy stuff with a message, so rock on. Like, let's keep this going. But it is true, the hardcore community has quite the bigger root, and I mean that goes all the way back to Minor Threat and the Bad Brains and veganism, PMA and straight edge and all those subgenres. And yeah, you can feel that all around the world, and even here in Iceland. I mean, it is a small community here in Iceland, but it is a community. So, and that's kind of nice. You can always go to a show and you know that you're going to know someone.
Yeah, and feel welcomed.
Yeah, definitely. Well, can I swear?
Of course, yeah.
All right. Well, if you're a piece of shit, then you're not at all welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which ought to go, for anywhere you might be. Yeah.
Yeah. If you like to hurt people that don't like to be hurt, you're not invited.
Are you guys straight edge, or some of you, or?
I am.
Okay.
Well, except for the coffee, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caffeine's,
But like
you know.
that's
Yeah.
Ian McKay would probably slap the shit out of me, but I don't know. I don't care.
So was that maybe sort of like starting out like your outlet or your place to connect with people or acceptance?
No, actually, I was. I've not always been straight edge. I claimed edge back in 2016 when I got sober. So I am a drug addict and alcoholic, and but I haven't touched the stuff since 2016, and I felt that like becoming sober was one thing, and that kind of opened up a lot of doors for me and my outlet and what I had to do to maintain that sobriety. But when I thought about it, like, yeah, I don't want to just keep myself sober. I wanna help people. I want to get it out there, and I have a microphone. Like I have a microphone. So yeah, straight edge and the community that it brought kind of seemed very fitting. So. But it has also helped me with my creativity and outlet. And like one song off the album is my attempt at a straight edge anthem. But yeah.
Which one?
It's called Failures,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Does this lend itself then? Do you find yourself? Let me do that over. Do you find yourself then connecting with fans coming to you, going through the same things?
Yes, actually, and it's becoming like more and more. We were playing at Dylan early October, and a kid, 18, 19 years old, who's been coming to our shows like quite consistently since he was like 16, 17. He came to me after the show like, "Hey man, I just made a decision of I'm not gonna drink, and I want to thank you for keeping me and my mindset straight and stuff like that." And I was like, holy shit. Kind of cried, but in a good way. Yeah, in the best of ways.
That means something.
Yeah. And to have that, like, I don't know, would validation be the right word for it? Yeah. Validation for the message that we are trying to send and I am talking about it's quite phenomenal. And I don't think there's anything like it. Except maybe in golf, but I'm not a golfer, so I wouldn't know.
But you know what, though? That kid and the way his life will now proceed from this point forward, I think probably means a lot more to the world than a hole-in-one. So
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
And that has to be an absolute incredible feeling. And not in a, oh, I'm such a good guy, I'm a superhero kind of way, just in a, wow, I feel that right here, I'm pointing right in my chest kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a like I'm with you, dude.
Yeah.
Than like this is because of me. It's more of a I'm with you and like yeah, let's do it together.
Awesome. So you guys play again tonight, correct?
Yes, we have a set at Hard Rock Cafe at actually 2 a.m. So after midnight. For those of the listeners that saw us on Wednesday, we will not be doing the same set.
Oh, nice.
We are chucking out all the sad slow songs, and we are doing what we like to call a fight set. So it's going to be about 40 minutes of just powering through plow, a lot of fight, angry music.
At 2 a.m. no
At
less.
2 a.m.
No one's going to sleep.
No. Well, except for those who go all in the pit. Yeah.
Maybe yes.
Yeah. They will be having an early night.
Okay, here's my pillow. Fantastic. And moving forward, are you guys gonna tour at all, or
yeah,
the release?
Well, we have a release show in December on the 14th. It'll be at Illinois, and fabulous venue. And then we're going on tour in January with Darkest Hour, Bloodlet, and Fallujah, and Darkest. I forget the last band. I'm so sorry if they're listening, guys. I'll make it up to you, but I'll buy you a kebab. But yeah, and that's gonna be I don't know, a 17-day run, 17 gigs in 17 days.
Europe or
yeah,
America? Okay.
Europe, and then we have a tour in March, April that I can't discuss, and then we're going on the Impericon tour through Europe.
Excellent.
With As I Lay Dying and Immure and other bands.
Fantastic. So for everyone listening in other parts of the world, they're coming.
Oh yeah, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. Like,
They are called Misère. Jan, awesome, man. Thanks for hanging. Thanks
Thank
for
you
bringing
so
us
much
cricket
for having
and,
me, man.
Taking some time. And good luck, man. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you so
Tack
much.
för det.
Ja, tack för det.